People, welcome back to Global Happenings today. The deadline for the submission of the presidential candidate and his running mate is almost due. The 17th day of June is the D-Day given by INEC. And right now there's a meeting attended by different stakeholders in APC, which Governor Uzodinma was part of it. He was the only southern governor who attended that meeting. And you'll be shocked what was discussed in relation to the issue of Muslim ticket and the standpoint of this southeastern governor. We're going to be looking at it and also be analyzing the perspective of Nigerians in respect to this. But before we do that, if you've not subscribed, hit the red subscribe button. All right, let's look at the news. As the deadline by the Independent National Electoral Commission for presidential candidate to produce their running mate almost elapses, President Muhammadu Buhari has held a closed-door meeting with the All Progressive Governors Forum at the Presidential Villa, Abuja. The APC governors were led to the meeting by the chairman of the Progressive Governors Forum, Governor Atiku Bagudu of Kebbi State, before they left for Ekiti State to participate in the final campaign preceding the gubernatorial elections. Recall that while the APC has produced former Lagos State Governor Bola Ahmed Tinubu as its presidential flag bearer in the 2023 general elections, the search for a running mate has been a thorn in the neck of the party. There are insinuations in political quarters that Tinubu is filing a fellow Muslim as his running mate, a development that has been strongly condemned by the Christian Association of Nigeria (CAN) and other stakeholders. Among others who attended the meeting include Chief of Staff to the President Professor Ibrahim Gambari, the Secretary to the Government of the Federation SGF Boss Mustafa, Governor Bagana Zulum of Borno State, Nasser El-Rufai of Kaduna State, Muhammad Badara Abubakar, Jigawa State, Abdullahi Suleiman, Nasarawa State, Simeon Lalong, Plateau State, Yahaya Bello, and Hope Uzodinma of Imo State. But in a personal reaction to the running mate in Kwamare, Uzodinma said such insinuations were baseless, especially when the choice of a running mate was not elective but that of the flag bearer. He said there is no way in the Nigerian constitution where religion was a factor in who becomes running mate to the president. According to him, he said there is no way in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria where religion is a factor or characteristic as to who becomes the president or who becomes the running mate. He said rather what should be the concern of Nigerians should be how to foster a united Nigeria where governance will be the issue, where a president will be abjured by the capacity to deliver democratic dividends, develop Nigeria to look like other parts of the Western world where democracy is working. He further said, I don't want us to reduce governance in Nigeria to certain things that will encourage divisiveness. Rather, we should be a united nation, Nigeria. Be our brother's keeper, have a president of Nigeria that will be a president representing every tribe, every religion, every denomination. And when we get there, we will cross the bridge. The decision also to choose a running mate does not reside with any of us, the governors. It is the presidential candidate that will look at the local characteristics and every factor, political and apolitical, that will make him win his election and take the decision. So it's not a decision that we will sit here and take for the candidate. Also commenting on whether the APC will want to see a governor emerging as running mate to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he responded saying, why not? Ahmed Tinubu, have you forgotten he was a governor for 8 years? If he chooses a governor, so be it. We will support him. Now we are no longer talking about who becomes running mate and who is not running mate. I have told you whose decision it is. The next thing as party leaders now and opinion leaders is for us to rise up, mobilize the quality and let members of our party commit into a successful election by 2023. So what our president that is leaving will also be handing over to our own president of APC. That is our preoccupation now, how to win the election. I know that you'll be as shocked as I am right now looking at what Uzodinma has said. Now, it's a pointer to the fact that the issue of Muslim, it has already been settled. There's no need trying to beat around the bush or pretending as if it's not a reality. It's a reality. And hearing this come from someone like Uzodinma, who is a staunch Catholic and who understands what it means for you to make such a decision in a multi-religious country like Nigeria, it's really astounding. I'm telling you, I didn't believe that Uzodinma, of all people, will sit amidst other governors who are northerners to do this. Now, if it was a southerner who had intention of choosing and refuses to pick up a northern Muslim, the whole country will be on flames. I don't think that PFN can, other religious bodies should allow this, because very soon this is just a step away from northern leadership. This is a step away from creating policies that will be against the Christian. Look at what has happened in the country thus far, and you can agree with me that the issue of religion must not be undermined, must not be played with. Imagine Uzodinma having such an opportunity to tell Nigerians the truth. Is now saying that the issue of religion should not be dragged into politics. That the only people we need right now are people who will unite the country. Imagine if one day, a time will come, possibly in the southern part of Nigeria, where in the southeast there will be a governor by name Muhammad Ali. There will be a government by name Musa Ahmed. Why? After all, what we need is someone who can, further the progress and maintain unity in the country. Not knowing that goes an extra mile to reveal how marginalized some set of people are. Now, we've heard of so much marginalization here and there. It has now moved into the area of religion. Whether you like it or not, it is absolutely wrong in a multi-religious environment like Nigeria for you to choose a vice president who is not a Christian, who is a Muslim with a Muslim president. Another question I want to ask him, would he support Christian? Of course he will never support it. Nobody in Nigeria will ever support that. The Northerners will break their head. They will never support it. Mori, who has been talking, Kaduna State Governor, who has been talking, these are very staunch religious people who would even want to tear down the country just because of things that are very elementary. Nigerians must wake up. PFN, the time has come for them to wake up. Christian Association of Nigeria, the time has come for them to wake up. Christians nationally should wake up. The purpose of collecting the PVC should not be in vain, claiming that you are voting for who. And the way things are going, I'm sorry to tell Bola Ahmed Tinubu that he may lose. I'm not trying to predict something different, but based on that move, it therefore means we are underestimated. One of the things they did was to everybody shifted backward and left the responsibility to the present APC presidential candidates. But with what we are seeing thus far, I don't think there is a future in APC any longer. They will be shocked what will happen when that time comes. For me, I totally disagree with that option because, number one, you're trying to tell the Christians in Nigeria that there is no competent person that can sit perfectly well in the position of a vice president. You're trying to tell us that we are only composed who don't have capacity. Our brains have been blocked. We don't have vision. We don't have capacity. That is the meaning of total abandonment of the Christian religious race, and to still pick from a place who are religion where the president is from is totally wrong. There is no way you will find good reasons for that, and it will be proven during the time that Nigeria will go into election. I'd like to leave it there. Go to our comment section, let's interact. Thank you very much, and stay tuned.
Uzodinma is a human being. Yeah, good to know. Yeah, I understand. Sure. So why it's good to sometimes look plenty that time. So that things like that. Send me to cook like that.
This thing that came in just messed up the whole thing,
Everybody has like a running game. Guess what? It's what was. There's no way he
He knew about it.
you know, you can see nothing, there's nothing.